Hi, my name is Nick, aka the Coffee Detective, and today we're going to have a look at the Hamilton Beach 12 cup coffee percolator. Now, before we get started on this, people have very strong opinions about coffee percolators. Some people absolutely love them and wouldn't use anything else. Other people say, oh my goodness, coffee percolators destroy coffee and destroy the flavor and so on. And of course, a lot of those people who hate coffee percolators have never actually used one, but that is the kind of conventional wisdom out there in hipster land, that coffee percolators are no good. I fall somewhere in between. If somebody sends me a high-end coffee to review for Coffee Detective, I won't use a percolator to brew that coffee. I'll use a high-end drip brewer or maybe a pour-over method. But if I want a good cup of coffee in the morning and I like the smell and the aroma of coffee all around the kitchen, then there is absolutely nothing wrong with the coffee from a percolator. In fact, it's kind of has a richness and boldness that is hard to replicate with a drip brewer, assuming you get the proportions of water and coffee correct. And of course, they're incredibly simple machines. This is the Hamilton Beach, but basically every percolator on the planet works in the same way with the same elements. This is a plug-in model. I just plug it into the outlet there. You can also get stovetop models, which are even simpler. So how does it work? Well, first of all, I'm just going to make 6 cups of coffee here. So I just pour in water into this main vessel, and there's little levels here, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I filled it up to 6, so I know there's 6 cups in terms of water there. I'm now going to put ground coffee into this vessel. There's no paper filters here like a drip brewer. The little holes are in the base of this vessel and in the lid. So it's really simple. If you're making 6 cups, you're going to have 6. You want to put in 6 tablespoons of coffee. I'm using a coffee scoop, which is 2 tablespoons, so I'm just going to put in 3 scoops. I'm going to try not to spill it. That's done. Shake it so it's level. I'm going to put the lid on, so now I've got a filter at the bottom at the top. I'm going to take this main kind of spout here, the water comes up through here. I'm going to fit that in the bottom. Alright, put the whole thing into, make sure it's seated correctly at the bottom. And then I'm going to take the lid. Now, with most lids, they do it different ways, but basically there's a kind of unlocked, you can see the button here. This is unlocked, and I'm going to twist it until it's, I'm going to twist it till it's locked. And that's important because with a percolator, the coffee splashes up against the lid. If you don't have it seated correctly, then you can have some, it can go all over the counter or over your hands. Now on this model, there's no on or off switch, so you just plug it in here, and it's automatically on as long as you got it plugged into the outlet. And it'll start up just almost immediately. You'll hear it start to brew. There we go. The light is blue at the bottom there. I don't know whether you can see the little light. When it is finished brewing, that will turn to green. And you're done. Once you've done that, you're good to go. And like I say, there's no filter papers to deal with. There's no K-cups or discs or anything like that. The one thing I would say is that if you've got 6 guests and you pour all 6 cups of coffee that I'm making here immediately, don't take this straight to the sink and start cleaning up, because all the elements get very hot. So you want to let it cool down a bit, then you can take the top off, you can take the filter basket out, throw the the wet coffee grounds into your recycling or your compost or your garbage, and then just rinse and lightly wash everything. So super simple. If you already love coffee percolators, you don't need, you didn't need to hear this. You love them already. If you've never tried a coffee percolator, but you've heard all these bad things about them, I'd encourage you to give it a try. I mean, it's very inexpensive, and like I say, although I wouldn't use it if I were reviewing a high-end coffee, It absolutely hits the spot if I want a nice cup of coffee in the morning and I want that beautiful rich smell of the coffee aroma percolating through the house. So that's it. That's the Hamilton Beach 12 cup coffee maker percolator. But like I say, other brands, other models, they all work almost in exactly the same way. Thank you.